Okay, so ladies, gentlemen, I don't know if this will ever make it to YouTube or not, but if it does, welcome to a very first installment of VOD review. Today, we're gonna be VOD reviewing my heavy point bruiser, Kolgrim, and we'll see how he did, I can't speak, in this one. We got a nice little war against Windbringer B roster, and we'll see how he did. Very quickly, click K, everybody. You can hear me on the comms in the background as well. Obviously, we are gonna skip a little bit. Can I just skip a little bit? There we go. If I ever disconnect on stream, do spam F in the chat so I see it. I will, however, mute myself for this one because otherwise it's gonna be confusing. Don't troll me, Ectos. Don't fucking troll me, please, because it's bad. So here, we're gonna lose outside pretty fast because we are down a lot of players. Well, we're down like 7 players because they have Legacy War in this moment. So we're just trying to stall time to get our Legacy players up. The first thing I would like him to do right here is fight probably in this area. Be up, okay? Mute YouTube on stream. Can you do this? Nah, it's fine, it's fine. I would love him to actually be here in the front lines, at least for a little bit, at least on the initial breach. He's the heavy, he can soak up that initial impact, right? He does actually do that, which is, I like this. Just chilling. Still, you can hold this sort of line between the rock and the bonfire here. You can almost see what I'm playing. I'm playing like here, you see? I would want you almost to hold my hand. I am backing off right here because I'm a fucking griefer, but that's okay. Sorry, once again, like few steps more forward would be ideal, but other than that, the start is fine. Goes for the clump, nice shockwave. Okay, right here, shock into armor breaker, I think. Don't go for spin, it's one target. As a point player with armor breaker, you see one target, you armor breaker it, okay? Dice, declumps here, hopefully. Good, I would like to see declump further, gemstone pop, regen pop. You don't need to cleansing yet, you gotta be safe with your cleansings. And then go re-enter this fight. Like right here, you have downtime, pop your gemstone, pop your regen, go back into the fight. The quality is a bit shit, but it's the best we're gonna get. Still hasn't pre-potted. By the way, if you pre-pot, it lasts for 20 seconds, so you can easily pre-pot quite early. He sees this little clump, I'd probably want you to fight there even. From here, he's just dodging, getting out of these iframes. Good iframe there. Still hasn't pre-potted. Okay, charges out. Now he does what I want him to do. Gemstone regen, goes right back into it. Right here, I'm looking for few left clicks into dodge, grav, dodge, shock, spin combo. What does he do? He goes for... Okay, big mistake. Didn't dodge before the grav. So initially, you immediately lose 12% damage. Goes for a few left clicks into spin. So he doesn't do the grav, shock, spin combo. That's fine. I am missing a few dodges, though. He did the full combo without ever dodging. Missed armor breaker happens. Okay, so far nothing too special. I would like to see more dodge grav, dodge shock spins. That's a good shockwave. He doesn't need to do full combo. When a good shockwave like that is done, that's good. He also has a macro to alert the teammates around him that the clump is here. That's a nice little bonus. Oh yeah, if you have charge, you should be using whirlwind for sure. You don't need a whirlwind perk, but you should be using whirlwind. Looking at this, pots are used. Still has stamina. You can probably left click in this, it's fine. Ask for heals at this point. If that is me right there, I'm telling my healers spam heals on me, and I'm just left clicking this. I'm not backing off. You back off, that's okay. You go for Rick. So what are we waiting on right now? We try to left click until we have grav. We try to then have shock available. You won't have shock available because we just used shock for the top right clump. So right here, you're almost just left clicking for a while. Just dogging down 1% at a time. Like right there, can you really assist this clump? Probably not. Just stick with the Rick. Okay, goes for Maelstrom, sure. This is generally not an ideal place for you to be. Without shock, fully rendered, regen isn't popped. I'm happy you went out of this one. Good cleansing, get rid of all the rends, and then I want you to use that regen afterwards. And now you can look for a full combo with grav and shockwave. again, big problem. You don't dodge before you grab, so you're immediately losing 12% damage. You also don't left click before you grab, so you're immediately losing quite a lot of damage from your passive, from your Mauler's tree. So please left click a little bit first, then dodge grab, then dodge shock, and then spin. Okay, so you're really missing out on 12% damage, which is a lot. Goes for the shock. Didn't have spin available, uses G instantly, that's fine. I would like to see you almost use this stone form either when you're screamed or when somebody drops Obliv under you and you're kind of stuck. Because as much as it's nice to insta use it, I don't think you were like in any danger when you clicked it. Let's see. So that's a nice combo. Didn't have spin afterwards. Actually, it's okay. You're not the fully safe, so it's okay to use it here, I think. You got 3 people around you, you're 1/3 of HP down. It's alright. I mean, I know myself, I use it all the time, so I can't really judge you for using it. So you're in a massive clump here. Right here, I would really like to see an armor breaker, okay? Instead of you just left clicking, if any of these guys gets hit by armor breaker, it's huge for the raid, because the raid will wipe them. So if you don't have anything available, yes, you can just left click, but if you have armor breaker up, just swap and fucking send it. Just send that armor breaker. It's gonna help others that are coming in to hit it. You do it. Nice. You do it a little bit later, that's fine. And here, just dodge out, pot up, and get back into the fight. Nice. Still left clicking even though it's in a pickle. Good pre-pots. Never mind, not good pre-pots. Regen. Pop them all the time on cooldown. Right here, you should be regen potted. Cleansing, it's okay to hold for now. I want to see the cleansing usage later on in the war. That's an alright shock. One thing I see, as much of a good value you provide, you don't ever have dodge grab, dodge shock, spin combo available. As a point player, I would almost want you to make sure those 3 are up, and then in the downtime, you can use half heavies on the hammer, and then look to armor break. Okay, so like you left click a bit with Great X Shirt to get your cooldowns back, but in the downtime I really want to see more dodge grab, dodge shock, spin combos. I'm not seeing nearly enough of this. You get some nice grabs, you get some nice shocks, but you don't get the full combos down. Okay, so right here, I mean, you can probably just left click this. I see the armor breaker, but I don't think we're really gonna be winning this fight even if you were to use it. So right here, dodge out, cleanse pot, regen pot, you're dead for sure, yeah, unlucky. Gets haste potions, that's alright, yeah. Haste right into it. Dodge, grab, dodge, shock, spin right into this, and then dodge out of it. Pre-pots, goes for shock. Not my favorite combo. Not my favorite combo, but it's okay. It happens. We are hard. I think the call here is to already start moving to A. Okay. Just fast forward a little bit. Okay, so here, dodge, grab, dodge, shock, spin onto this, or even dodge, grab, dodge, shock, armor breaker, and then switch into Great X. That's also okay. You go for shock, that's alright, but you get really fucking Goomba what the fuck was that? You get teleported everywhere. Somehow you're alive. Pop a regen here. Dodge, grab. Yeah, definitely big improvement from Kolgrim straight away. Dodge, grab, dodge, shock, spin combos. Right now I'm seeing half of the combo fine, but the rest is just... it's not good enough at the moment. Oh, you're gonna die with full stamina and regen not popped. Okay, that's I would almost like you to even triple dodge if you have to in this moment. I'm pretty rough at you right now, but I think you can do like the next war, you can do like 17 times better minimum. Speed it up. How are you gonna go into the fight? Right here, let's analyze the situation. You don't see enough schools, as in like you don't have enough. I almost tell my boys to... I know Kolgrim, I know, but the combos stay the same. The dodge, grab, dodge, shock, spin combo stays completely the same, and if you only go for shock, then going for armor breaker right now, like that stays the same. What I see is you don't use a lot of what's it called? These little red things that are on top of the screen. So you can't exactly analyze the situation. You don't know if this is all red, if this is all blue. You know, so it's kind of rough. We get a bit closer. Okay, now we kind of get the glimpse. Nameplates, yeah. I think Wars you kind of have to play with 100 nameplates. But then you lose frames. So, I mean, I personally have to play with 100 nameplates to assess the battlefield, right? But I guess it's okay. As you get close, you'll see the situation. So right now, what do we want to see? I want to see region popped right now. Right as we're about to step in, when you're in this distance, I would like you to pop a region. And then immediate dodge, grav, shock, spin into this little clump. Or even dodge, grav, shock, armor breaker, and then spin. That one's a bit harder to pull off, though. Pre-pot, good. Even cleansing pot, pre-pot, that's fine at this point in the war. I think at this point it's not necessarily worth it to pre-pot cleansing, but when you're about to enter this sort of clump, it's okay. And now please say it with me. Dodge grav, dodge shock, spin. Collie, I'm about to fucking bench you right now. Where's the dodge? You're missing 12% damage. Dodge grav, dodge shock, spin. No, I'm kidding, but like... Oh, you got fucking cugged by the thingy as well. I honestly would get rid of this. I would get rid of this thingy you have, by the way. I don't think it's worth it. What's it called? The macro that you have, clump here, clump here. I would get rid of it. I don't think it provides enough value. You can just tell your team I'm right side, because I think only your team can see it. Maybe others can see it as well, actually, but I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, we have nice point control here. We could fully D-tick it. Okay, so right here again, we're full stamina enjoying way too much. You cannot be dying with full stamina. And you're gonna for sure die here. Oh! Yeah, that's a guaranteed death. Next war, I'm gonna watch it back again. I need to see dodge, grav... Like, even if you don't dodge before shock. Like, dodge, grav, shock, and dodge, spin is fine. Dodge, grav, dodge, shock, spin is also fine. But yeah, a lot of... You could, like, improve so much by... from this war to the next war. Okay, let's analyze the situation. You're running in. I would throw POD on all these healers. If I could, like, play and analyze beforehand, right? Run here, POD that shit... And then gemstone regen, and then dodge, grav, dodge, shock, spin somewhere. Let's see what you do. We ignore the healers. It's fine, your point. You want to get in as fast as possible. Good pre-pots. Very good pre-pots. And now say it with me, chat. Say it with me. Dodge, grav, dodge, shock, spin, please. Oh, there it is! He did it. Okay, I'm happy. That's dodge, grav. That's shock. Spin! Let's go! Let's go, Kolgrim. Let's go, man. Huge. Massive. Alright, and then here, armor breaker someone, okay? And you're good. Look at the absolute madness of this play. Okay, this bot right is... Use your stamina here for sure. Get full shirking stacks. You're dead 100%. Ouch. Okay. Could have been... Stamina usage could have been better. Doing a little bit of suiciding as a point group outside also makes it a little bit rough on the rest of the company, because then the point is just ticking. So what could we take from that? Dodge grav, dodge shock, spin, and then get out of the clump and play for life on the edges of the point where you can survive. Okay? We're gonna lose this. We're just kind of vibing, I see. Oh, I think you were changing maybe the timer, maybe. Yeah, here I was just fight, but also... as soon as you hear that they're like kegging a different gate or pushing the different gate, you as a point group should be inside. I'm okay if everybody else fights here, but I wouldn't like necessarily point group to fight here. But for now it's fine, because they're not going to be able to push that quickly. Dodge grav, good. Okay, so if shockwave is down, a good combo is also dodge grav, armor breaker, dodge spin. That's a solid combo, okay? Keep it in mind. Or you can do dodge grav into dodge, armor breaker, and then spin. Right? Both of those are fine. Also, if you want to be like super fucking nerdy about it, you can dodge grav, left click with hammer into armor breaker, and then back into the great X into dodge spin. That way you can also reposition a little bit better. Right here, I don't think you have a healer out. Definitely need whirlwind instead of charge on a point. Right here, you're just playing till you die, I would assume. Use your stamina first. When a clump is like that, I don't think it's necessarily worth it to spin. Unless you have Enfeebling Maelstrom. Here I would just like, instead of that spin, it would be better to just left click, dodge, left click, dodge until you have your like grab well. What is the meta for armor gems? I literally just did a video on that, so check my YouTube. Good shock. Good iframes. Okay, so if you want to grab in this position, which I think is what you're trying to do, get some distance first. Left click a few times first, and then grab. It's gonna deal a lot more damage because of your Mauler's passive. Okay, you weren't full stamina on this grab, that's good. Spin on an alright timing, good. But you're click G, nice, your raid boss. Little armor breaker here would go a big way. I definitely see, there we go, nice, switch into armor breaker. Don't know if it hit anything, but that's okay, sometimes that happens. You die, it do be what it do be. At least from now on you can play inside fort. So we got kind of rolled outside, but that's okay. And now this is what I really want to see. We obviously have group designated for B, and that is not necessarily you. So I want you to almost catch the second people that come past the NG, past the Jesus, okay? Let's see how you play it out. Okay, I like that you're not like stacking B here. It's not wrong to do it, but as soon as somebody is left or right, back left, I don't want you playing here, because you can give the enemy such a nice position to just dodge, grab, clump you here. You don't want to give them that option. You want to open up the floor and almost hold like this sort of area here on the left, this sort of area here on the right. Because almost nobody is just going to W key straight down the middle. Okay, I got to keep that in mind. That's alright. I mean, a little bit of dogging on the big 8 is fine. You are a heavy as long as your healers can catch up to you. This is super greedy. Like, this is already not my favorite move, but that's alright. You're not like in danger. They're not pushing in yet. That's fine. You immediately back off. Solid. I'm going to skip a little bit till the fun part. Toxic doing toxic things, doing a bit of trolling. They should be starting baiting soon. That's a nice shock. Once again, we're over clumping here. Like 10 people in the big 8 absolutely should not happen. And you see it and you back off. That's good. Let's skip it a little bit. Skip it a little bit more. Big clumps. Okay, right here I see you spinning in a big clump. No. You still have stamina. I don't want you spinning here. Unless the healer is a smurf here, you are griefing. Why? The spin locks you in the longest animation. This guy here is gonna shock you. This guy here is gonna left click you. This guy here is gonna fucking throw something at you. You should be dead here because you're in animation for a spin. 1, 2. Okay, they didn't have enough damage. That's alright. Still very risky. Okay, you're being speared by Toxic. Okay. Right here, good armor breaker. He dodged it. Heavy attacks with hammer. Yes. Okay, those are light clicks, but do heavies instead. Super valuable. That's good shock. You can spin here. You're not in danger. That's fine. Alright. Let's keep it until it's more fun. Like, this is what I'm saying, right? They breach, and now top right, top left becomes content. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't... Like, this is like, fighting here, I don't want my point group to be there. I have a different group for that area. This is what I want you guys to do, yeah? I did mean, there's some mechanical mistakes here by not landing your left clicks, but that's okay. Like, right here, that guy is already through. I would, like... Sure, you can chase him, but I would rather be ready for here, because if one person makes it through like this guy is gonna be like, yo guys, I'm free, I'm in, come in. And then you just let him there, somebody else will take care of him, and you take care of this Cerberus right here on the top right, or whoever next is coming. You dog him down a bit, alright armor breaker, but same thing, right? More value here on the top right or even top left, next to EX here. But instead you dog him down, that's alright, I guess, but once again here, top left, right? Big value. I think you play a little bit more for life here, which is also not bad. But once again, little pre-pot into left shock right here. Big value. Let's see what you do. You see it, you call it. Everybody blink. Guys, trust me on this one. We all blink together right now. Okay, let me play 5 seconds. Don't... Okay, now you can open the eyes. Alright, so we just shocked air. But now bot left, imagine a shock here would be huge, right? So you had the right idea. Why? Because when there was content here, right here, right? You see that there's content top left, but by the time you waddle your way to top left, the content is bot left. Okay, so you have the right idea. You want to join the content, you want to stat pad, you want to have fun. You do a little pre-pot, nice cleanse, nice gemstone, you ready to go crazy? We blink. It's alright. Right here, little... Yeah, we don't have anything, so I want you to play live. I want you to play live here. Little armor breaker can go a long way here, though. Or just left clicks. Sure, fuck it. Why not? No stamina, a bit risky. Not pre-potted, a bit risky. This region, we are 11 minutes into the war. You've used 4 region potions. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. Okay? Do a little armor breaker here. Do a little armor breaker. They all drop. There we go. What? Didn't do it yet. Wait for it. Even click fucking stone form and do armor breaker here. Black One's VOD review. I don't think I'm the best person to do VOD review when it comes to IGVGs, but we could. Grab on your feet for fortify, it's fine. Use your stamina here. Dodge, 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 and regen pot. Don't fight this. Good, you're dodging. Do one more, good. POD for life, sure. More regen pots, Kolgrim. You gotta use those regions. Okay, that shock's fine. Do one more dodge. Fuck it, go grey stamina. It's okay. You're trying to find the sacred. You don't find it. Finally clicks regen pod. There we go on 1k HP. And now just go here. Just go here. And find some value on top left, top right here. Because you don't have any potions. Your healers are maybe dead or under pressure. This seems safe, right? So you just go there. Here. If you were here, you would get a little armor breaker, little hammer heavy attacks. But I guess your idea is to go here and armor breaker this, which is also a good idea. Armor breaker, man, please. There we go. Look, this guy's dead. Bogen, more like deadhen. See, good. Fucking 2k left clicks on a full heavy. Good shit. More hammer heavies. Good. There we go. Okay, we gotta learn to hammer half heavy attack, okay? So it's like, it's not full heavy, but half heavy. Very valuable. Okay, stamina management, alright. Okay, say it with me right here. Full stamina, little clump forming top right, dodge grav right about here, dodge choke spin. Let's see what happens. We got dodge grav, please. You know it by now. I'm gonna keep repeating it actually. So you'll see the situations where the dodge grav would be better. Okay, grav shock, spin. You got absolutely fucked. What ate you alive here? Let's see. I wonder what you're dying to. I need to see your gem distribution. What the fuck are you... Okay, this guy armor broke you. Oh, detonate. Detonate from somewhere. Whew. Oh, the entire point group. Holy. We got fucked. Okay, we spawn. Here I would gemstone region immediately here. Gemstone region and get right here into the content. There we go. Gemstone region. Oh, you probably were fixing the timer, right? Let's see. Where's content right now? I don't know if this is all us or maybe reds. But I would just push here top left, top right. Play this sort of area so you can impact this top left little corridor, this top right corridor, okay? It happens. It's okay. Oh, little shock angle here. POD here is shit, because if somebody else shocks, you give them a dodge roll. So all these guys, if let's say somebody were to shock them, which nobody did, but you give everybody a free escape. Okay, you didn't POD. I thought you were PODing, but shock is amazing. Did I say POD? I meant POD bad, shock good. That's what I meant. I don't know what I said. Shock good here. Little dodge spin maybe. Oh, you're really sprinting it here. You're really fucking running it. We need to use our stamina better. A lot better. And regen pots. Regen pots, you'd be surprised how much health they actually give you in these clump 5s. Like... Yeah, you gotta be careful. These... We don't have cleansing pots. We need to buy those as well. Yeah, that's we can't have like point group dying like that. It's really rough for us. We could do a ton better for sure. Okay, nice. Cleansing potion purchase. Little gemstone region here. And let's step on point and see value. Left click that guy, dog him down. That's fine. Oh, dodge grab angle here. Look, the angle, the opportunity as a point player, they just come right in front of you. Right here, we capitalize on this guy just charge spinning in. By doing what? Dodge, grab, dodge, shock, spin. What do? Dodge, grab? Not ideal. It happens. I would have went for it as well. The idea was there. They dodged out of it. You fucked it. So be it. We go back on point. We left click. Okay, what do we got here? We're looking for shock. Unlucky. Oh, content. But we got nothing. So what can we do in this situation? I personally, Stoneform and left click here. Because I know with Stoneform left click, I cannot die in this moment. So Stoneform and left click this clump. That's what I would do. Good. Stoneform left click. Good. Good. If you don't have Stoneform, you do not go into that fight. That's good. That's good. That was a good succession of events. That spin's fine, it's alright. Little POD, every time you have POD on a point heavy player, just fucking chuck it over here in the big 8. Healers are like to play here, just fucking send it. If there is no healers here, you look around in the pit, like over here. Obviously, I can't like show the screen. Did I DC? I didn't DC, good. And over here on the left side as well. This is the areas where POD is big value, because if you interrupt somebody in the middle of a cast, that means somebody else is probably dying. And you do exactly that, that's good. Right now, what's the next play of action? We can look for dodge grab here, big value, you see, on top of me. And then shock's almost ready, so you can just go dodge grab and few left clicks. Or you can left click this guy a little bit, stack up your Mauler stacks, right? And then dodge grab, shock, spin, okay? What do? You see the content, you throw the Ronaldo, you do some left clicks. So you basically went for the first option. It wasn't very successful, but it was okay. Just do me a favor, get rid of this. Get rid of this clump here. Just delete it. Trust me, it like impacts your gameplay too much. You don't need it, it's useless. Just say it in your chat, I'm fighting top left. Okay? Just get rid of it, really, it's just not worth it. Yeah, I don't think we needed to die here. We have cleansing, we have regen. Like right here, you get fucked by your script or whatever we call it. No, just say it. Here I would just say it. I'm top left. I'm fighting top left. And they will find you. Yeah, we're going... I don't know why we die here. 100 stamina is the only one I see. I mean, iframing that shock, sure, but like... I don't see a reason why you should be dying there at all. Enemy Obliv. Like right here, pre-pot is good. And then dodge grab, dodge shock, spin. Send it. And spin. A little late on the spin, but it's okay. Right here, we've used our big combo. Now we look for isolated targets for armor breaker, okay? Right here, look, you're right next to him. Just armor breaker this guy. Any single pick you get is huge. Armor breaker and then half heavy attacks. Because it has great tracking, okay? Okay, you do it on Rick. Good idea, good idea. Look, 5k damage on their point player, fully rendered, okay? Very good. And then just stick with hammer. Continue with fucking hammers. Armor breaker is phenomenal on point players, yes. Someone gave whites from Windbringer's settler roll. I did not give anybody settler roll. Who did it? Speak to Ektos about this. That's pretty fucking bad. Well, who can it be? It can be you. It can be Ektos. Who else is taking care of the roster stuff? Ektos, you seem like the type of guy that would do it. Not gonna lie. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. Just remove his rolls. If you do mouse 1 to armor breaker, wait, let me read. Enemy will iframe your armor breaker 95% of the time. You either need to armor breaker on CC or do it randomly. Yeah, either shock armor breaker or just when you see a clump, just fucking sending it. I think randomly throwing ABs is probably the best. But also, I don't think that they would always dodge it though, because the left click of the hammer tracking is actually really fucking nice. So you can almost, if you use the left click as a reposition, I don't think it's that wrong. Armor breaker into half heavy is way better. Yeah, that's what I'm, like right here after you land this armor breaker. Let's see it. Like right here, left clicking to get in range. And then ABing, I don't think it's like completely wrong idea, but sure. Because you see how it connects you to him. And I would probably went for the same play there. But now here, I wouldn't switch to Great Axe. Just stick to Hammer and do half heavies. But you switch to Great Axe, and here I would just keep dogging Rick down because he has no stamina, right? Okay, he went into it. Just ignore it here. Ignore it. Like, you're not gonna... He's gonna ask for heals. Just move to content. Like, right now... Actually, you don't have spells. I guess you can keep dogging him. It's okay. There we go. This is what I want you to do. The half heavy attacks. Even though he dodged that one. These are full heavies. You can do this almost like half the speed. You could do this faster. They would do a bit less damage, but the tracking is perfect. And right here, where do we see content? Here, I would honestly... I would cleanse here, go forward and just shock. Even if you find like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 here, shock like right here, big value right now. And I think... Okay, you take a little bit of space, sure, that's fine. It's hard to see everything. Once again, right here, you've pre-potted. Pre-potting is fine. I would almost rather you to use cleansings like more reactionary. For example, where you get screamed. But I think pre-potting is okay when your stone form is up. So you have like 2 get out of jail free cards, okay? So this is fine. If you went here and shocked and did something. Okay, shock here is good. Just do shock armor breaker here. You don't have Grev. Spin is not gonna do much. Just do shock AB into this clump. And then either half heavy or get out of it. But you go for spin, which is like, it's in your muscle memory. It's okay. But, okay, we got a nice wipe. It's okay. Armor breaker there would probably be a bit better. Okay, Grev without full stamina, that's fine. I want you to get into the habit of dodge Greving, though. Almost always. Well, that's very specific, but could I frame that? Probably. I don't want you to like just left clicking with hammer that much. I would rather have you do half heavies. A little better. Here we're in a bit of a pickle. I would almost like you to create a little bit of space here in the left side. Because why? I don't want to fight you, these 5-6 people here, when you don't have any spells, you don't have pre-pot, you don't have stone form. So right here I want you to play for life. But I think Ooga Booga, left click in clump. Okay, you play for life. Obviously with Whirlwind, you would have three get out of jail free cards, right? Because like you can just reposition with Whirlwind really easily. Okay, sure. There is no content right now. Just use your hammer and do half heavies here. Like on Rick right here. Just dog him down. Okay. We've used our stamina very greedily there. I do that a lot myself. Once again, your script is trying to tell people that there's clump here, but once again, get rid of that because it's interrupting your gameplay. You get 1, 2. Just maybe armor breaker this guy here because he's stunned and then just dog him down. Okay, so armor breaker, we're not using it enough. We can use it so much more. And the hammer lunge mechanic. But other than that, okay, that pre-pot was, it was okay. Dodge Grev here maybe. Good Grev. Okay, same thing here, right? You used good Grev, but you didn't have shock available. So you decide to just left click through it and then eventually spin. I think on a point player, it's okay to use a good Grev like that, and then just switch to Hammer Armor Breaker, and then switch to Great Axe and just left click. I think it's genuinely super good. If you don't, only when you don't have shock available. Because instead we just did a few left click spin, everybody just kind of went out. This guy's a free kill here. Armor Breaker this, and it's a kill. Nice! Very good Armor Breaker. Very good kill. Nice pick off. Low stamina here. If you had Whirlwind, I'm probably whirlwinding and going like here. Because here is full clump, right? You don't want to whirlwind here. Obviously you don't have whirlwind. But here I would just, if I'm you, I'm whirlwinding here and then finding space here. This is heavy point player Bruiser, yes. That is currently used to playing medium a little bit more than heavy. Okay. This was very iframeable, but that's okay. Oh, you did it. Good. Right here I'm sending a shockwave. Looking at your cooldowns, 1, 2, 3, 4. Potential for 5 if somebody else sends it. I'm just switching here, dodge shock. Somewhere around here, big value. Good. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4 shocked. Amazing. Let's see the wipes. Right here, 1 dies. Right here, maybe another 1 dies. This POD is grief. I'd rather have you throw it this way. Or even back here if there's healers on the bot left. Or even like here to the right side. But that's fine. Toss a little armor breaker here as well. Okay, we have Mauler stacks counting. We have Graph coming up. toss a little dodge grav into armor breaker into left clicks here. You think you'll drop POD? You could drop POD for Wrecking Ball for point. It's okay, but it's not wrong, you're just using it wrong. You can get better value from POD by using it outside of the point. Okay. Dodge grav. Do a little armor breaker in between. For the future. Really utilize this armor breaker more. It's the best fucking spell in the tree. Right here, still armor breaker value, but also I would like... The Stoneform's coming up, so it's okay. I would like you to pop Gemstone before you're going in this clump. Yeah, don't Wrecking Ball clumps. So we went over this earlier, because if you Wrecking Ball clumps, what happens is people just get a free dodge roll. Also, POD in clumps can give people free dodge roll as well. So those two are not the best to use. So POD on the healers is the best to use. Shock on the clumps is what you want to use. Right here, we haven't pre-potted and we're about to enter a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 man clump. Very fucking risky. Benefit of the doubt because you have Stoneform coming up. So right here, looking at the situation, you're gonna armor breaker. I would insta Stoneform here, just preemptively. Like right here, I'm Stoneform spinning. And you are doing that, and you are doing exactly what I said. That's good. Could be better than from outside, because we haven't pre-potted at all. We're saving that money on the gemstone dusts and the regions. 9 regions in 15 minutes. Very benchable. But it's okay, because next war, you're going to be using a lot more regions. I know it. Right here, little shock. Good shock. Lands on 3. Left click, left click. I would go out of here. You have nothing coming up, and you still haven't pre-potted. Just cleanse and push up here. Push to the top right until your cooldowns are up. Fighting this clump, you're gonna die 100%. Okay, not one. You have 2 healers, but that's bad spot. Okay, armor breaker here. Lands it on 1 or 2 maybe. And then just left click with Great Axe here. Good. Nice kill. Right here, I would just go for this. Nice grab. Iframe this. Good iframe. That was really nice succession here. And just keep dogging. I would dog this guy down. Massive clump forming. I would get out of it. Like, try to like a little sooner. But when you see this many blues, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Because what? For a 1 guy in Entomb, we clumped up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. And who dies? The sailor die? Nobody dies. We got lucky. Regen, please, man. Regen has to be popped. The biggest improvements right now, if you were to go onto the notepad and write down what can I do to immediately be 17 times better, regen pots, potting gemstone a lot more often, a lot more sooner, and dodge grav, dodge shock, spin combos, okay? And other than that, half heavies with hammer, and then armor breaker value. You're not using armor breaker enough. And by just those, 4 little tips, you go from this, which is not that great, to like really fucking good, okay? Right? Oh, and get rid of your script. So right here, I would almost like you to dodge backwards into Gravwell here. But this is a good Grav angle, but once again, you are forgetting to dodge. You didn't Grav, sorry, wrong. Never mind, ignore it. This Stoneform is troll. It gives you nothing. Dodge, dodge. I would here. This is where I differ from other people a lot. I here would dodge, dodge, dodge. I would triple dodge into cleansing region into left clicks. That's what I would do, because I know myself. But correct play would probably be to just dodge, dodge, cleanse region, and then grab, okay? Let's see what you do. You dodge forward. You can't really dodge forward here. Okay, here you could actually. Here it opened up nicely. But definitely use this stamina. You're getting baited by charge, by the way. You're really getting baited by charge. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it together. Dodge, grav. Beautiful. Come on. Dodge, grav, shock, spin here. Okay, you don't have spin. Dodge, grav, shock, armor breaker, left clicks with Great Axe to get the second pop. That one's hard to pull. You need to do it really fast. So if you dodge, grav, shock, AB, and then you need to spam click the shit out of Great Axe. So as it switches to Great Axe, you get the second pop. It's pretty risky to do. This one's too late, I think. Unless you switch here. Oh no, you get the pop. You see these fucking damage numbers? Good. You were a little slow on the shock though, but still good. Spin, everybody will spam dodges in that combo, so spin doesn't have good value. I think they can collapse on you. 1, 2, 3, 17 million rands. Good shit on the healers, they keep you alive, you're good. Armor breaker on this guy. When you land an armor breaker and you get like an idea in your mind, okay, my armor breaker hit, my spells are on cooldown, keep bullying this guy right here. You got the armor breaker on him, just bully him right here. This guy, stay on him, good. Stay on him. I would stay on him with hammer, but still good. Right here, still. You have no other spells, just keep left clicking this guy. You switch targets, sure, fuck it, fine. But on point, you have the luxury of being able to just be a fucking dickhead to someone. You say, okay, this war, I'm hating this guy, and you don't let him play the game. But good clamp formed for you, little spin, you should be getting a kill here, and this guy should be getting really low. Left click this, nice kill. Toss a fucking, maybe not Ronaldo grab angle, but... let's see, what can we do here? I mean, what I see a lot is, like, in that moment, if it was me, I'm perma left clicking. I'm not dropping the left clicks. I see people often result in running away, which I don't think is a bad idea. It's fine. You've completely fucking inted your stamina here. You triple dodged. You triple dodged for no reason. That's fine. I mean, these dodges, that's a good iframe, right? This is okay. That's good, that's good. Let's see what you did with your stamina here. 1 dodge, no pre-potting. 2 dodges, no pre-potting. 3 dodges, no pre-potting. And then you're trying to grab. In this moment, when you have no stamina, always go for shock. That's what I do. If I int my stamina, I see it. Even if there is no people around me, I will often switch to hammer, go for shock. Defensive shock, so be it, fuck it. It buys you time to get your stamina back. Okay? But instead, you pot up cleansing, that's fine. And then I think we int stamina again completely. Let's see. Like right here. Nothing is on you. 1 dodge, sure. Dodge grab is fine. Dodge. Here you would need to shock. But instead we double dodge into Grey Stamina into Armor Breaker, and I don't think you'll be fast enough to swap to Great Axe. So you've just inted this whole situation. Okay, so you just didn't go for the double pop on the Great Axe, sure. You get a nice shock though. That's a nice little 3-4-man shock. Use your stone form here and just left click, fuck it. Full noob gameplay, but we go for it. Okay, that's fine, that's alright. And now you don't have anything, get away, like, from this. You are very prone to dying, by the way. Very prone to dying. That's a nice looking bomb though. That's beautiful. Look, all of them died. That detonate was huge. Alright, Armor Breaker Rick. Especially when you see people on point, you will see on point who are the players that are often standing there. Just keep armor breaking them and bullying them. Like right here, Rick should be armor breakered. I think you used it, but it missed. You're trying to shock, but you don't have it. Okay. Yeah, we can work on the combos for sure. The grab shock spin combos can be worked on, and the dodge potions. Pre-potting can be worked on. Okay, lots to work on, Kolgrim. Lots to work on. That's good though. That like, you watching this VOD, you should be like, God damn, I have so much to still improve on. Like, okay, little grab shock. They're resetting here, so let's speed it up a little bit. Heavy dog people down. All right. What is your mind gonna tell you here? W key into B. What is your logic? What should your logic tell you here? Do not fucking go to B gate. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 man clump, including my dumbass. That's sure, fuck it. Even though I'm not a fan of this POD because you can give them a free dodge. You have Stoneform. I think it's okay. I would have done the same. Stoneform spin. Fuck it, go for it. Have fun, buddy. Armor Breaker. Oh, you were really going for it. Oh, really even further. It's fine. We'll blink. We're blinking. It's okay. That's alright. That's alright. Do a little bit of skipping. Little shock here. Good value. Little spin. Good value. Alright, on the pre-pot, you're forgetting regions. Like, we are 11 minutes left. 20 minutes into the war. We've used 12 regions so far. From now on, when I'm calling, I'll be saying, Kolgrim, use region pot. Like, I'll literally say this in the main comms. I'll remember. And then maybe somebody else will use regions as well. Oh! This is a calm moment. If you switch to Warhammer and you toss a little armor breaker into this. This right here is literally come moment. There it is, you did it! Huge! Nice, good, good, good. I like it. You had the right idea. That's okay, I would have done the same. Shock here is big. Good shock, beautiful shock. That's gonna be 1 to 3. Yeah, nice, 1 to 3. And then spin after, and then armor breaker Reek. Again, he's your best friend on point. Get him, dog him down. Okay, stamina management. You're like me on that department, but that's okay. Nice kill on the toxic there. Stick to Rick, just dog him down with hammer. Nice, that's what I like to see. Toss a little armor breaker into that as well. Beautiful heavy, that's what we like to see. Okay, next value, what do we have? We can look for little shock if they breach here on the top right. Or any sort of clumps that happens. If not, you're just left clicking with Great Axe, get your grav well here. I wouldn't waste shock on this one person, it's troll. Okay, what do we have here? Little clump forming. Do a little dodge here. Do a little safe shock from like this sort of distance. POD. Once again, it gives people free dodge. Not a fan of it, but okay. I do it as well, so I'm also... Ooh, sure, fuck it. Stone form. If you're committing your charge into this shit, stone form, dodge, shock here. Yeah, you didn't... Okay, sure. That's the correct play, by the way. Yeah, if I saw you committing further, that would be the second best play to go for. Kill this guy here with armor breaker. Good shock. Armor breaker this guy. Don't grab. This is bad grab. Accomplishes nothing. We skip it a little bit. Same thing, overstacking on B. A complete mistake that we do every war. Do a stone form shock here if you have to. Armor breaker, stone shock maybe? There we go, you do it. Because the reason why stone shock is okay there, as long as you now double dodge backwards and get to safety, it almost charges your ult fully, but you didn't get that much value. You're gonna go for that, aren't you? I respect it. I mean, Lost Sinner is doing the same thing and he's playing point, so he's also going kind of maybe a little bit too deep. But that's okay. What are we doing right now? We're not really seeing what's going on. Okay, get this guy, dog him down. That's an alright shock, I don't mind it. Okay. Right now we're waiting for cooldowns. Theoretically, looking for armor breaker here could be okay if you were to pre-pot. But since you don't have spells, I just want you to play like somewhere where you're safe. What do I think about heavy bruisers? There is a slot in wars for about anywhere between 2 and 4 heavy bruisers, I'd say. Yeah, depending on the meta. I think 3 is like a sweet spot right now. Okay, a few left clicks, sure. That's alright. Those grabs are not ideal, right? Because you have all these people dogging you down. Most of the times they're gonna get interrupted. But you made it happen. So since it worked, do a little dodge armor breaker and then just left click with Great Axe. But you're gonna try to get out of this, I think. Prioritize dodging here. And dodge, always dodge into where you see emptiness. Like right here, what's correct? Left dodge, forward dodge. It might sound like counterintuitive, right? But if you dodge forward here, you're gonna be fine. Like left up. You kind of do that thing, and this is what I mean, right? This is fucking safe right here. Good, good. You do it a bit different. In the moment, correct decision. Good. And now we're looking for dodge, grab, shock in a second. So hold your abilities a little bit here. You don't hold, that's okay. You can still do it, I think. Okay, do a little dodge shock here. You get stunned. Unlucky. You can still switch to hammer or just go armor breaker. If you get interrupted on your combo, you just look to armor breaker and don't go for the second pop. Right here, I would like to armor breaker. You're sleeping on armor breaker a lot. Also, I would like you to regen a lot more. Armor breaker, pillar, unlucky. Not bad. Just few left clicks. Stay on Camille here. He's having a rough Christmas. He's a heavy bruiser. Don't stay on Camille. Look for bot right here. I mean, I would just be left clicking here. Right here, I know stone form's coming up. I would just keep left clicking and using my stamina. Even consider going into gray stamina, but only when you know that you're gonna get stone form. Why? It's a bad idea to say, but when it's this close, You just need to survive and hit for 2 more times and you have stone form. So right here, dodge hit. Most importantly, I wouldn't go for spells. Right here, your top priority is to get this stone form ready. And if you did what I say, you wouldn't die. But instead, you're gonna die right now. Or get clutch healed. Spam click G the shit like here immediately. Good, I like this. Boom, shock, boom, big shock. Spin, big spin. That was good. And now immediately after a spin like that, armor breaker. Okay? So for you, the combo is dodge grav, dodge shock, spin, swap to hammer, armor breaker. Okay? After the grav will pop. Right here you can't assist it, so just stick to the safety of the point. Okay, you left click it, never mind. That's fine. You can probably get some POD value on the healers, but yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't go here as a point player. I would not be pushing this dead zone. You have no spells to assist it. Just play around point. Getting caught here is fucking grief. Yeah, you almost die. How lucky were we there? Let's see it. 1k HP. You can easily die in this moment. You use a potion and... we need to talk about like pre-potting a lot more than the way we're using it right now. The gemstone and regen has to be used a bit better. That's an alright shock. Don't think we'll get much value out of it. That's an alright grav. We can get value out of it if we armor breaker it. Okay, we're just ooga booga here. It's okay. That POD is not gonna work. Okay, yeah. That's fine. I don't think you were in danger. Oh, you're getting cleansing pots. Okay, that's good. I like that. But you're getting them at the slightly questionable time, but that's okay. Right as they were getting point pressure. Get back in. Shock the bottom of the point here. Shock it. Good. Grav it. Dodge grav. That's fine, I guess. Stone form and just left click it out. Okay. Point is ticking pretty roughly. I would like you to push top right or top left here. Because you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 people on this bottom part of the point. Yes, we have like 4. But you're outnumbered right now. So top priority is to play life. I wouldn't really be casting this POD. It's sure, fuck it, it works. Armor breaker this guy and he dies. Boom. Not bad. Good idea. Okay, cleansing pot. I mean, not the most value, but okay. Little shock here. Little shock. Good. Nice shock. Little armor breaker. On this guy? This clump right here. Dodge armor breaker. Fuck him up. You see this grav? Dodge armor breaker. Insta. POD. You know? Give me armor breaker here. Come on. Pop. 3 people. Armor broken. All die. You don't do it. It's okay. Especially if you're listening to my comms, by the way. You will know where I'm finding clumps. Toss a little armor breaker in there, you know? Just playing live here. More regens. Throughout this whole time you should be regened. Shock here. Good. Spin here. Don't have it. Get life. Play life. Left click till you get stone form. That's good. In that moment I'm okay with you PODing that because it's gonna give you stone form. Armor breaker that guy. Okay, that's good. That works as well. Armor breaker this guy. Ah. Nice try. Bot left. Dodge grav this. Bot left clump. Good. Almost try to aim these gravs more on the edges of the point. Like this. You would be surprised how many times you're gonna... First of all, you're gonna pull people. But you're also gonna pull... It's such a... I don't know how to explain it. You need to... I need to show you in my POV. Even if I see that the clump is forming here, I will throw grav here. Like where my mouse is right now. It's so fucking valuable. You have to try it. And then you almost like sort of use that as your little safe space. Your little zone control. And it's super fucking nice. Super valuable. Yeah, alright shock. Not bad. There we go. We used regen. I'm happy. Where can we find some sort of value? We have POD ready. Just find some healers and just throw a POD here. Like, throw POD like this direction, sorta. This is not really gonna do anything, right? It's a common mistake, though. You'd be surprised. Every fucking Bruiser does it. I do it. Everyone does it. But it is better if you throw it in the healers. What can we look for here? Little armor breaker. Right here. You see a nice shock. Throw a little armor breaker here. Okay, you did it on this. That's fine. Good. Once again, I don't want point group to be fighting here. I want you to create space on point, create space around the point, okay? How can you submit POV of mine, Bruiser, in SA? Right now I'm just doing my own Bruiser, but you can just post it in the stream and we can go over it. I don't know how long I want to do this for today, but we might be doing quite a lot. We'll see. Minecraft from today's... wait till it gets high quality, Black. Okay, right here. We have the combo ready, okay? Dodge, grab, dodge, shock, spin. No spin needed. Dodge, grab, dodge, shock, and then left click with Great X. Use your stamina here. I do not want to see you dying in this moment. Good. Forward, forward. Don't play this area. Your point. You go here, you go here. You create space, top, left, top, right. Almost never do I watch you here. I think it's full on fucking grief. Like this bot right, everybody fucking pushes this. I want you here. I want you here. This area. Top. Right here. Right here you're just being fucking dogged for no reason. Big shock value here. Oh my god. Even armor breaker value. But you're low, so I want to have you dodge here, region, and then look for value. Okay. We gotta work on better dodges. You, as a point player, are not using your stamina to dodge out of the point. You're using your stamina to create space inside the point. Okay? This is bad. This is complete fucking grief. I don't like it. Like, where are we going? Here, assassins will kill you. Okay, we pre-pot, we go back in. Alright. I don't like it still. That's okay. Few kills. Little armor breaker. In general, I don't like you fighting here. Okay. Come on, let's get to the point. Let's get this top point controlled. Good. Okay. Okay, they're gonna do a reset here. Let's skip it a little bit. Okay, they have a bit of right side control. Okay, armor breaker. Good armor breaker. Look at this. 1, 2, armor broken. 3.1, 3.2. That's so much damage, man. That's so much. That's so good. This guy's gonna die because of it. Bonk. Death. This guy's gonna die because of it. Bonk. Come on. Shock as well. Little armor broker as well. Boom. Dog this guy down. Not bad. Okay. During this time there was a respawn wave, right? So once again, play like your top area position. So you can catch all the... You see all these people free running in. If you're playing this sort of area, and I played with medium, you'll be fine because people can't really fight you. If they fight you in this area, they are trolling. Why? Because you're zone controlling this top left, top right. If they're fighting you, first of all, you have your healers. You're like, yo, sacred me right now. And if they're hitting you into your front, right? You're chilling, you're a bruiser, you take it. You're not gonna be taking enough damage to die because people are not gonna stay here to cast you. So your only dangerous spot is from back left, like if they came from the left side, right? But even then, if they're focusing on you, they're trolling because they should realistically focus more on the point, more on the dead zone. So this area right here is like the turbo save spot. Obviously, I don't want 50,000 people to play in this area, but you get my idea, right? So you would almost play like on point on this top area. Oh, I see what you mean, Black. Yeah, and once again, wrong idea to kite to this complete Narnia here. I don't like this. This is useless. Find space in the point. And do be pushing a little bit more up on the point. Create space on the above parts. It also will be easier for our respawners, right? If they're standing here but have no value, our respawns, we can just kind of sandwich it and nuke it together. That's a good shock. That's a nice spin. Keep left clicking. Good, you switch to hammer, that's fine. Our little Narnia POD, I'll take it. Armor breaker in Narnia as well, it's okay. Just left click this guy down. Good kill. Left click this guy down. Okay, you turn around, that's fine. Dodge grab maybe between these two. I think at this point in the war it's okay to grab one people. Looks like right now you're playing with medium bruiser mind. Maybe, yeah. It'll take you a little bit. It'll take you a little bit, but give yourself a few more wars and you'll be really good. Like, if you take in consideration what I'm telling you. Because, like, look, in the last 7 minutes, you've actually been using regions. It's like a mental block or something that you're not using regions outside. I don't know why. You pop those all the time. I will personally hand gift you 500 regions so you can non-stop use them. In OPRs, in this, in whatever. Like, it's fine. You just need to get into the habit of using them all the time. That's good. That's good. We kill all of this. Okay, we used 17... Dude, I feel bad for Camille, bro. We used 17 grabs for this guy. And he still survives. He's the best to ever do it. Like, unlucky. Armor breaker him. He's heavy. Get him. Armor breaker. Armor fucking... There... It's fine. Okay, we need to also speak to you about the Great X page, so you run Whirlwind. You don't need a Fortifying Whirlwind perk. Don't bother with it. Okay, a little Ronaldo. We do like occasional Ronaldo in this business. That was actually a good Ronaldo, realistically, because you did go in for a double pop. It's fine. Too much clumping. Once again, if you're Great X here, dodge, dodge, Whirlwind. What is the Ronaldo graph? Ronaldo graph is where but you're right here. Right? You're right here. Yeah? And you have your Great X, okay? This is a Great X. And then Ronaldo graph is you throw your Great X and you fucking yeet it here, okay? Gravity well here. Okay? That's a fucking Ronaldo. Soo! Okay? What's a good fucking graph? A good graph, yeah? A good graph is this. Yeah? You hop, dodge, and then you you Mika grab right under yourself, you switch into hammer, you shockwave, yeah? Shockwave right here, boom, shock, and then you switch back into the Great X, and then you spin. Okay? Now that's a good combo. That's not a Mika grab, that's a Mika grab, bro, trust, like, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, Ronaldo is when you fucking yeet it to Africa and you can't get your second pop, and sometimes it's okay, when you do it like, when you Ronaldo grab like this, right? Somebody is escaping, has used all the stamina. You're like, shoo, Ronaldo grab here, right? And then you do a little charge right into it. So then it gets double pop. But usually those are really shit. Okay? There we go. Nice explanation of Ronaldo grab. Let's continue. Ronaldo, also known as Mika grab, for fuck's sake. Okay, I would like to see more gemstone usage, more region usage. There we go. Good gemstone, good region. And let's get back into action here. Back, top left shock, top right shock. You're gonna shock here for sure. It's gonna be bad. Oh, never mind. You're holding it. Come on. Little shock here. It's good. Big value. Okay. Armor breaker after. You can dog this guy down. Okay, that was pretty bad. But it's okay. Few left clicks into dodge grab next. Okay, dodge grab good. Okay. Not bad. Very close to a couple of kills, but at this point they have sacreds, they have heals, you just find some space. Okay, I mean, okay, armor breaker. Chase him down, mess him up. Yo, Simon is in your territory, buddy. Okay, like we've just fucking inted every spell available. Okay, it's fine. Holy. Okay, dodge grab top right here. 5-man stack. Okay, dodge grab bot left, sure. Also okay. 3, 4, 5-man stack. Armor breaker maybe? Or just spin? That's alright as well. Pop a little cleansing here and get out of this, because you have no spells left. You don't have shock, you're dead. Yep, before it happened. You just see it. Dodge back, whirlwind to fucking Narnia and you're fine. Okay, assess the situation. Pre-pot, beautifully. Cleansing pot, slightly early. Dodge this way. Get to safety of the point. And then look to dodge, grab on the edges. Shock spin, yeah? What do we do? Okay, first idea correct. I don't like you fighting here, but it kind of happened. So dodge through, good dodges, nice jumps. Do a little right dodge here, getting to the point. And then you can almost turn and grab like bot right here. There we go, beautiful. Not bad. Almost exactly like I would want you to play it. Good. It's a bit, if this graph is like here, on the edge, better. Okay, even if it pulls this, 3 people right here on the edges. Even if it doesn't necessarily land on people, people will just automatically gravitate towards those, like people will just run into it. Little shock, good shock, beautiful shock, little spin, not bad. Declump here. Declumped left back, okay? Get into the empty space. If you're stuck, armor breaker this guy right here. Yeah, just dog people down here, that's good, that's alright. You're fully rendered, no regen, no cleansing, dodge, dodge, play life. Okay, you're going for it. You're left clicking. Either you scream, I need singles, or you dodge, dodge, play life at that moment. And you do that. Very good. A little too late, but still good. Pop a regen here immediately. Nice. You click it. Beautiful. Pop a healing potion as well in this moment. And then we go back into the action. Armor breaker on this guy. Very clumpy. Dodge back, dodge left. Dodge, use your stamina here. Most important thing, at this point, look at the situation. A healer right now is uncontested. You will 100... Actually, never mind. Duke is gonna get a heal here, right? You're 100% dead. You need to dodge, dodge, dodge shock here. You need to go gray stamina here. You die with 100 stamina, big mistake. And those are crucial moments of the war. You see, just you dying... They get a little bit of a tick. Maybe not because of you, but maybe if you die like that, somebody else dies like that, and then another person dies like that. And all of a sudden it can look a little rough. Ooh, big shock angle. Nice shock. And then just grab on the edges. Nice grab, good. Spin. Ah, it's okay. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Dog this guy down with the hammer heavy attacks and armor breaker. Okay, you run past him, it's okay. Just passing. Oi, we zooming straight for first light or what? Okay. Oh, we lost invasion, 1 minute to go. Shit. Do I do one more push here? I honestly, you know what? For the first time, I actually like you being here right now. Because everybody's and their mom is right here on B. And you know what? I respect it. This is good. Good. You realize that we are fucking giga clumping turbo W king into the enemies. I like this. You know what? I really like it. And right now, left, find value here. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here running in like idiots. Right here is where I want you to be. I'm not sure what's going on, but okay. I guess you're just playing really safe. Make sure we win. That's also fine. Okay, you dog this guy down. You know what? It kind of worked out. Sure. Good armor breaker. You know, I'll take it back. I think it's actually okay that you held this position. Because we were so overstacked on B that I don't think it was wrong. You know, that was... honestly, it really worked out for you. Everybody just ran right into your face. You know what? I'm impressed it worked out really well for you. So, never mind. Good shit. And that is game over and game done. Key things we want to take from this is we have used 26 regen potions. Or 27, pardon. We could have used a lot more than that. Gemstone usage was actually okay. A few moments you could have done a little bit better. Cleansing potion usage could be a little better. But most importantly, dodge, grab, shock. Dodge, grab, dodge, shock, spin. Or dodge, grab, shock, spin if your stamina is not 100 by the time you go for your combo. Few left clicks before you go for dodge, grab. For extra bonus points. If you want to be super fancy with it, dodge, grab, left click with hammer into shock, and then spin. Very nice combo, not a lot of people do. But you can get interrupted, so only do that if you have stone form up. Actually, ignore it. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. Just dodge, grab, dodge, shock, spin if your stamina is full. Dodge, grab, shock, spin if your stamina is not full. Okay? Whirlwind, definitely needed on a great X, on a point heavy. And guys, say it with me. Ronaldo grab. Hold up. You were wondering what Ronaldo grab is? Here's an example. Sue! There it is. There it is. Okay. There it is. All right, that was a fun VOD review. I enjoyed this. Maybe we do more of this. Maybe we do more of this in the future. That was very enjoyable.